Small disruptions tend to be huge deals for people with ADHD. And I'm speaking right now from some lived experience. I'm getting very frustrated. I'm currently filming this on a different device than I have been using because my previous one decided to stop you guys don't care. I'm having issues with things that I generally rely on that have never had issues before. And the effect this has on someone with ADHD is often very, 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 very profound. We don't tend to tolerate change or uncertainty very well. There's already so much chaos going on up here that when certain things don't go quite to plan, well, it can really mess everything else up quite a lot. You may be familiar with this. If you're someone with ADHD, you might have a really clear plan for your day, and maybe, just maybe, you finally worked out like an actual structure and a sequence and an order, a routine perhaps even, if we can use that word. And maybe you're actually on track and it's all going well and you're so happy, and then someone knocks on your door and they have a package for you. Shouldn't be a problem, but it's not what you were counting on, and it might interrupt something else that you were doing. And suddenly, just because something occurred that you weren't quite expecting, well, now maybe the rest of your routine's gone. Maybe all the things that you were building and gaining momentum may have fallen apart due to something that really isn't your fault. But again, because there's so much going on up here, it's like a finely balanced, very delicately tuned instrument. And when we're in that zone of performance, when we're switched on, turned on, lit up, and just crushing it, we want to stay there, and we'll stay there. We want to stay there at any cost. And we know that if, we just get a little bit too little sleep, or look. And this is where the tools come in, right? Because I'm put off. I'm not in my flow. I'm not in my zone of that high performance that I want to be, that I've been able to get into frequently. A small disruption is affecting me a lot. Now, I would have every right to just not post video today, but I'm not going to do that because that's actually not an option. Non-negotiables are extremely helpful. It's really helpful for us to like if we have any wiggle room at all, if we have the ability to negotiate on something, that we might. For example, I don't want to get out of bed, or I'll just stay 5 more minutes. No. If we make it a non-negotiable, that when the alarm goes off, I get out of bed, it's out of my hands, I have to do it, well, then it'll happen. And right now, for me, posting and uploading a video every day, it's a non-negotiable. So I'm going to find a way every day. But currently, that is at the cost of some frustration, and managing that frustration internally is taking up valuable real estate in my brain, leaving less left over for, I was problem solving, trying to work out how to do this, instead of considering content or regulating my nervous system by breathing deeply and slowing things down, which is really what I should be doing, what I need to be doing when things aren't quite going to plan. If I can't rely on the structures, or if there's been a minor disruption that's tipping something off my really fine balance, looks like I'm doing this like a seesaw, right? I want to be finely balanced. And if something tips me off too much, well, fighting against or resisting or being frustrated, in fact, that the thing occurred, that the delivery arrived, that it put me off, being upset about it when I'm already unbalanced, that's not going to help. It's tempting, but what I really need to do is stop and pause and take a few deep breaths, recenter, forgive myself maybe, might be very important and an important necessary step here for being disrupted in the first place. Forgive myself for that and begin again. So, on that note, I'm going to continue breathing, down-regulating, slowing things down. And tomorrow I will begin again. And I'm going to begin by sharing, actually, one of my favorite and one of the most effective, robust breathing techniques that I use, that I teach all my clients to help them slow things down. So if you want to check that out, which it's good stuff, it may very well help you a huge amount if you ever get unbalanced. Hit that subscribe button so that you get to tune in for tomorrow. Okay, done. Thanks. Whoo! See you tomorrow. Much love.